Hello and welcome back to my channel and welcome to this week's Fun Friday Finds. So let's have a look at what I got done this week, and the majority of them you will have seen on my channel on Saturday and Sunday, with the exception of one. Last weekend was very active on my channel. So let's have a look. I got some fun layouts done today, and then I'm going to talk to you. I've been in one of my organization and reorganization frenzies a little bit this week. I'm going to come back to that in a moment. So this was just on my channel on Wednesday. It was on Spiegel Mom Scraps channel on Tuesday, and it's a fun title page for a 6x8 album project that I have in mind, and I love this. I used the Simple Stories Simple Vintage Lemon Twist collection and the gorgeous sequins Simply the Zest that the lovely Sarah Scraps designed to go with the Simple Stories collection, and a little bit of stitching. So that actually is the last video on this channel, so just pop back one video to see this one. This was my May I Scrap Lift You on Saturday, where I did part 2 of last week's, or the previous week's May I Scrap Lift You. It was a fun surprise challenge that Scrappy Kathy, my lovely friend Kathy, did over in Dottie About Flair, where she scrap lifted my friend Helen, one of my scrappy besties, and so the first week, of course, I did the challenge per se, and I scrap lifted Helen, and then I said, you know what, I'm going to do a part 2 just for the fun of it, and I am going to scrap lift Kathy's take on Helen's layout, and that's what this is. And my little fella here with some lovely Dottie About Flair Flairalicious pieces and some gorgeous Nicole Jones 911 printables as well. This was for Scrap 5, so our monthly, on the second Saturday of every month, we do a sort of Grab 5 challenge, the Scrap 5 challenge gang. And this month we had a sketch. So I used a sketch from Follow a Sketch Friday from my friend Sandy from State Goddess. We had stars, a 5x7 piece, sequins, and journaling on a tag. I still need to do my journaling on this one. This was the Sketch Sunday. It was gorgeous sketch by Paper Issues. It was also for Nicole Jones 911 design team project. Look at these gorgeous flowers, number 5. I just love them. This little cluster here, I think, is one of my favorite little clusters that I've done in a long time. Is that not just the cutest thing you have ever seen? So, and the gorgeous pink carnation sequins from Spiegel Mom Scraps. And this time I went into the sequin mix and I really picked out all, well, not all, because there are still many left, but I picked out the little gorgeous florals that were in that mix and dotted them all around the page because I thought it just worked perfectly with that theme. The Dog Days of Summer, where I did an entry into my Me, Myself, and I about the heat waves we've been having and my views on heat waves, well, my views on temperature extremes, period, and even just extremes. So there you go. That is last Saturday as well. And then Stretch the Sketch this month, I went all out and did a double page, and I really had fun with this. And this is sort of documenting the Olympics, the Tokyo 2020, which were held in 2021, and sort of a bit of a summary of how Canada did in this year's Olympics. So there you go, my friends. So those are this week's layouts. So that was a lot of fun. And ooh, September is coming up, my friends. And you know, in September we have Scraptember and 30 Days of Sketches Series 8, which have teamed up. We've teamed up together. So it is going to be so much fun. We are going to have a sketch and a prompt every single day in September. So I need to get myself organized and ready for that. So what else did I get up to? I'm taking a little bit of holiday this week. This week I only worked on Monday, and I'm hoping to be able to do that next week as well. But we're back in the throes of a heat wave, so there has not been much outdoor activity because we've been into, yet again, the 30 degrees, 32. I think today, Friday, they're looking at 32 with a 41 degree feel. It's just like living in a swamp, people. It's really like living in a swamp. Or I guess maybe a sauna, which would be a little bit more pleasant, but I don't think anybody wants to spend an entire day in the sauna. Anyway, enough about that. So, I did a complete reorganization, reevaluation, and looking at all of my stamps. And at the end of this video, I'm going to put a clip because I videoed the end of it for you. I wish I had thought to take a couple of before photos, but it was sort of a spur of the moment thing. I just looked over it and it was just, you know when you just look at something and it's like, oh my God, that's just getting on my nerves. So I did that over a span of 2 days, and I purged a lot of stamps, and not all of them are, worthy of, a giveaway or offering them to you here on the channel, but there are a few that are. So over the next little while, I am going to do little giveaways. So today I have 2. I have this Stamp Market with Love. It's 2 stamps. With Love, and all of these lovely little hearts. And this I have never opened. It's a fairly recent. I got that in one of my kits for sure. It says 2017 on here, but I think I probably got it maybe in 2019 or so, and I have not used it. It's a fun if you're a card maker, but these lovely hearts you could use on a background and use to make a background. You could emboss them. That kind of thing. So I have this will be one little giveaway. And then I have the lovely Willow Lane from Maggie Holmes. Again, 10 acrylic stamps, which another one that I have not opened. And therefore, these are brand new, not used. Again, this I definitely got in a kit. And I've got a lot of gorgeous florals, many that I have used. This one I have not used, and I thought when I looked at it yesterday, I said, well, what's the point of opening it? I have so many gorgeous florals, so why not offer this to some of my friends? So these will be 2 giveaways. So if you are interested in receiving, and this is open, I mean, this is tiny, so I can just pop this in the post anywhere. Things seem to be settling down. I mean, there are a couple of packages last year that went to the UK that never showed up. One to Australia, it never showed up anywhere. But then, the one to my friend Helen did show up 3 months later. And packages coming to me now seem to be a little bit back to normal. So I figure I'll take a chance again outside of North America. And we'll see, these are tiny little packages. So if you're interested in either of these, just leave me a comment down below saying which one particularly you would like, or I mean, if it's either, say that as well, but just say in a comment down below that you would like to participate, because I really want to send these to somebody who thinks they are going to use them. So if you just leave me one of your lovely general comments, I won't enter you. If you want to be entered, please do say so. Say which stamp or both. And on my next Fun Friday Finds, I will announce the winners to that. And then another fun find in my stash for me, which I need to start using again, is some dies, because I went through all my dies as well. So basically I went through all my stamps. I went through my stamps and die sets, and then I went through all of my dies, and I also got rid of the majority of my embossing powder. Now, I don't quite know what to do with some of those. So, I mean, if anybody wants some embossing powder, I don't have that many. I only have maybe 7 or 8. I have some white, some yellow, I think, navy, one that's called chestnut. So I have a few. If anybody is interested in that, pop me down a comment below, and we'll see if I can somehow find a way to send that off reasonably. But otherwise, I think they are just going to go to the local school or maybe to one of the local residences. But I found these letter dies, and they are Parker. I got these. They're from Memory Box, and oh my God, I don't know how long ago I got these. I don't know. It says 2014 on here, so I think I probably got them in 2014. I've not used them very, very often, but I got uppercase and I got lowercase, and this is just such a fun and versatile and perfect font. They're 1/2 inch, so a good sort of medium size. It could be a title or a subtitle. So I really want to start using these more, and I'll show. I just remembered now that my lovely friend Giselle had sent me some textured foam, which I had used with these, but I have some of that left a couple of years ago. I should find that and show that to you in my next Fun Friday Find and get these used up. And then I have, of course, all of the lovely sort of mini ones from the Nicole Jones 911 printables, which I'm loving. And I think I might try and find, I think I should ask my friend Sarah from Sarah Scraps for like maybe a 1 inch, a reference for a 1 inch, and start using my dies a little bit more to do alphas. I don't think I would go and do only my own alphas, but certainly use these dies more and more with fun foam or unfun foam. And I've seen, I think, is it Janet from Galaxy Girl, which is awesome. She actually puts pattern paper on top of her foam, which is just so smart and such a gorgeous idea. So this is sort of my Fun Friday Find from my stash for you this week. So that's pretty much what I have for you. What did you get up to this week? Tell me what's going on in your scrap room and your stash this week. And I will see you back here very shortly. Don't forget to leave me a comment if you would like either of these stamps. And I'm going to put that clip here of my new stamp and embossing folder and stamp and die sets and dies. I'm going to put this at the end here. I will see you back here again very, very soon, my friends. Bye for now. So here, my friends, is my newly organized stamp bookcase. And I wish I had thought to take a photo before I reorganized all of this, because you can see here, like, this was piled up with extra stamps. I think I've purged and some set into a giveaway pile, probably about 30 or more stamp sets. So I have what I have left up at the top here of wooden stamps, and then there's a couple that you can see here, over there, and up here, but very, very few of the wood-mounted ones. I have a few lovely darkroom door stamps in there. Most of these and many of these are Stampin' Up. Down here on the bottom shelf this is Christmas. Over here, this is all of my Christmas card, Christmas layouts, Christmas stamps, embossing folders, and dies. And then over here are all sorts of miscellaneous. I have my 49th and Market, some old Scraptastic, a couple of Altenew, some Magnolia stamps, a couple of Darkroom Door in there as well. And then let me come up here for you, because I also did this shelf. So here you can see all of my embossing folders. Then over here, these are all of the stamps and die sets that go together. And then over here, I have dies. This is full of dies, and I went through those as well. I did not set aside as many dies, but I do have a few in a giveaway pile. So there are a lot of dies here that go with my Stampin' Up! Sets, and a lot that are background dies because I don't have an electronic die cutting machine. So I did invest in quite a few dies that could be used as backgrounds and really are little cut files. So I need to get using those a little bit more. And then this last little corner, I got rid of all of my embossing powders with the exception of clear, silver, copper, and gold. And the silver, copper, and gold, we'll see if I use them this year for Christmas cards. If not, they will go. So today's project is this lovely little shelf down here. See you soon, my friends.